Till which problem we have done? First one only. First and second. Third one. Okay. Suppose chapter number lack of attention. Okay. So now either first you can bring this term this side, or what you can do is first there's a plus sign. So you have to first cross multiply, because directly you cannot bring 2 this side now. So what you do is first this goes here. Now overall it is 2. Okay. So you have cross multiply. Now 2 will go up here and 3 will go that side. So cross multiply now. Simply 2 we cannot cross multiply because there was a plus sign and another term was there. Only if this 2 belongs to all the terms on the other side, then only you can cross multiply. So now 2 will come up here and 3 will go that side. So 3 will get multiplied to this x plus. Now open up the brackets. There are various ways which you can solve. You could bring x by 2 this side and cross multiply also. Now 3 gets multiplied. Cross multiply. You have done it? Huh? 2 I have not written, sorry. Okay. Okay. So 3 and this will become 6. Now we'll get till this step we must have got. Now x is negative. I told you negative whenever x is there, simply we cannot give minus to the other side. Okay. This is a negative number. So you can divide by -1 or you can multiply by -1 on both the sides, whichever way. So whenever you are multiplying or dividing by negative number, yeah, change the sign. This sign, symbol. So greater than will become less than. Suppose if while getting only if you had got like this, then you don't have to do divide by any number. This is x was positive. Because x was negative, that is why we are dividing on both the sides or multiply. Not required to write this. Directly also what you can do, if you are giving minus this side, change the sign and sign. Either way. So while dividing by a negative number, okay, it will look like this. Those who are finding it difficult, then this will cancel. This was +6. So x is less than. This is how you will get. Now put it on the number line. Less means this side you have to. Is there a equal to sign? No. So leave a open sign. So answer will be I think this chapter will have minimum 6 to 7 marks around. So full marks you can take in this chapter without, as long as you don't make mistakes. No big formulae like trigonometry and all to remember. Now already just one simple rule is there which you already know. So apart from that, now you have to just keep on solving. Do the next one then. Try. Jara like a new rule say new rule. Try next first. Try. Suppose if something like this had come for exam, Only when you do and you realize if there is a mistake or if it is correct, that is the actual learning process. What y'all are doing is just reading maths and going for exams. And then full, blank. एक formula गेला सगळे गेले. Every problem you have to consider it like an exam and try to solve. Now either you can take LCM or first you can cross multiply this. One at a time also can. You can take 10 steps also, no problem, but solve it properly. Don't cancel this 3 and this 3. There is a plus sign in the middle. Now again cross multiply. So 9x now is there any negative sign? Not a problem. So what you can do directly? X 6 will go up, 11 will come this side. This 11 you can bring it down. Anything in the numerator multiplied will go to the denominator. Denominator will go up in the numerator. So this is what you will get. Or 66 upon 11 also those we have done, not a problem. X is less than 6. So same answer, but only with plus. Now write the fifth one and solve. First step, you have to cross multiply. 3 will go up that side, 5 will go on the other side. So it will become 9 and that side it will become 25. Right. I can cross multiply because this whole thing is upon. So 3 is belonging to all that. So 3 will go up here. Or first also you could have opened up the bracket and then cross multiply. Now bring x terms on one side. Equal to 2 is there. Which circle equal to means shade it. Closed one. So which bracket you will get? Square bracket because there is a equal. Infinity always will have a round bracket. You have written ulta. Infinity which side you wrote? This is how you end up losing marks. Now which side? Less, less, less means how you got this? Ah, correct. No, what did it? Huh. So if this is negative, you are dividing by a negative number. So how you have to read? You have to make it ulta, no? Sign will change. So x is less than. So change the sign here. Okay, directly shortcut. Change it here. You've written something wrong in cap. X is greater when you go to read. Understood? Make this ulta side. Ah, equal to. And cancel this. Here also. Food. Correct one. Your brain gets fogged up. She has cancelled it. I told her to correct. She wrote the same thing again. Supposed to reverse it, no? Yeah, here you okay, that's awesome. What happens? You get full blank out. Only if you tell your problem, I can help. Okay? Now, who will correct this? Correct. Again, done. Wrote. Corrected. Try the next one. Yeah. So first, yeah, directly cannot cross multiply because 5 doesn't belong. So first cross multiply with it. The page. एक तो 2 a side in or मिलता और if there is a fraction, so you can cross multiply this first if you want. Various ways. Let's see if you are getting the same answer anyway. 3x plus 20 upon 5. This is like having same as upon 3. Okay? Or leave it as it is outside. Now 5 to the 10. Now 3 will go up that side, 10 will go this side. Do not directly cancel this. Divide by -1. So change the sign. Check if you are getting this answer, if you have done in a different way. Doesn't matter as long as you are getting this as a. So to avoid mistakes, keep in head, keep x on the left hand side only, so that it doesn't get repeated. Make sure whatever you do, take x on the left hand side. Do the next one. Now, can I directly cross multiply? First here, this side? No. There is a minus. So within themselves, you have to cross multiply first. 5 will go up here, 4 will go up. Then open up the bracket. And then upon 20 will come. And then that 20, you can take him on the left hand side up later. Also, getting where, where the 20 went? Upon 20. This into this upon 20. So everywhere you write 20. Upon 20. My God. Now cross multiply again. This is a normal algebra what you have done in 10th standard. So now open up. 15 and then plus 4x. Minus into minus. Where your 4 went? Plus. So you better not skip those steps. You have missed one step, that is why you ended up making mistakes. This step you have skipped. You have tried doing this directly. So if you make mistake, then I prefer doing this step first. So that when you multiply, minus. Now continue. Now open up the bracket. Got x value, put it on the number line then. Okay. Right? 20 of cross multiply. 40x. Sorry, 17. Minus 17x. Divide by negative 17. Divide throughout by negative 17. Change the sign, because if you don't change the sign, everything goes wrong there. This is your solution. And this will not have 5 marks. It will be just 1 or 2 marks problems like that. Because we are increasing the steps, that is why it looks big. Otherwise, they are very short problems. Next, done? Okay. So those are the same intervals which I had given here. Okay. Now this was only one inequality which was given. Now next what we'll do is solutions of system of linear of inequality. Okay, more than one equations if you have. One variable type. Means two equations will be given to you instead of one. Now two inequations are given in the same question. So two solutions we have to find and then find a common solution. Solve like how we were solving before. Find a value of x here, find a value of x here and keep. Simultaneously you can solve this. And sideways you can solve this one. Take 6 on that side, minus 6 will become plus 6. Only numbers you can directly take that side. Huh? X terms you cannot take here and there. X always prefer keeping him on the left only. X always that side. So directly you'll get the answer here. 3x less than equals to 6 when you divide it by. So this should be answer. So एक value कितने डालो? हाँ हाँ equal to दिला. More okay. Sorry. Okay. So 2 to infinity will be our solution here. Here this will be 6 plus 10 less than equals to 16. X will be less than equal to 16 upon 4 less than equals to 4. So this will be like this. A separate solutions hota. But when we say solve two questions, we have to find a common solution. So we'll represent it on the number line, then check. Approximately check करपाचे. So 0, 1, 2. Don't line का just exactly parallel you have to draw one more line and mark the same numbers below that also. Exactly below that. Now first one we'll put it on the first line, 2 to infinity, where it is starting from 2 and which circle equals infinity. So this solution is going this side. So make this 3. Now other one is what? 4 and less. So this whole thing will have to show. Now we have to find common solution. Suppose this was red color and this was blue color and we merge those two lines. We have to find a common region. So which are the numbers from where to where you'll have the common region? From 2 to 4. So your actual solution, common solution of this is 2 to 4. Why square bracket? Because for 2 also there is a circle, shaded circle. For 4 also there is a shaded circle. So closed bracket. So both are equal to 1. So this is your common solution. Clear? Now try the same way in the next one. So separately you have to solve them, then put it them on the number line and then check for the common region. Write the second question and start solving. Greater means more than this, less means. Now put both of them on the number line. So approximate, not required to put those numbers, huh? Like approximately also if you want, you can put and then check. -3 and 7 less than 7 and that side. Or directly also you could check here without number lines. It starts at -3, ending at 7. Round bracket now because there is no equality. If one of them had equal, one would be square, one would be round, like that. Whoever is equal would get the squares. And now do the third one. Okay. Greater than 4. So it will be this side. You can do check like this also. Greater than equals to 2. This now overlap this. So where answer will start from? 4, correct? So 4 has which bracket? Round bracket. Okay. Till infinity. So this will be. Suppose for some any reasons, means any question you are getting like this and like this, nothing common, that would have no solution. Okay. If in case any graph you get where there is no common things, one is going other side, one is going that side with a lot of gap between them, then that has no solution. Done? So understood how to solve this type problems? Okay. And the last type are the graphs. Last, no, sorry, one more category is there, no, with 3 of, okay. We'll do. Now graphs are extremely important. One question will come for sure. That graph will come for 4 marks or at least 3 marks. Okay. Rules I will explain to you while solving the problem only. Now there are 3 equations of the lines which are given to you. We have to plot these 3 lines, okay, and then draw the graph. So write these 3 equations. Rules no need to by heart. Once you understand how to plot a graph, only if you are forgetting, then it is there only for you all to read, just to understand. But no need to by heart the rules. So 3 equations are given. So first we'll do the calculation part, then we will plot. So this is called, why no? This is called as the inequation because there is inequality. So while taking the first one, we have to first remove the inequality and make it equal. Okay. Now we want to plot this straight line on the graph. So 2 points we need. One is x and the y point. So how do we find the points? So always first put x is equals to 0 in this equation. Okay. You have to put equals to 0 and find a value of y. So if I put x as 0, what will get? 4y is equals to 40. There are no extra marks for this calculations. You can do it shortcut also directly also, or 40 upon 4. So y is how much? 10. So we'll make a box here, x and y. So when x was 0, what value of y I got? 10. Then ulta, put y equals to 0 and find the value of x. So x is equals to 8. Now while putting here, you have to be very careful. Huh? What you took y as now? Y is 0 and x you got as 0. So these are your 2 points. Like this you have to read. Huh? You cannot read horizontal. Then it will be wrong. One point is what? 0, 10. And the other point is what? 8, 3. These are the points which we will have to plot. So this is how we calculate the point. So try this first. Write the equation. Put x equals to 0 in this equation. Find the value of y. Put it in the table. Put y equals to 0. Find the value of x. To plot. When if, yeah. That I'll explain. So first do this. One at a time. We'll solve one issue at a time. Tell me first whether you have difficulty in this first one. Clear? Okay. Once you do that, we'll do the second. Never read it horizontal, if you are writing x and y vertical. You have to read it as x and y. Nale ulta jatle. You are like jumping from here to this problem there. 0 and 8. Like this. Or you could write here only at the side also and keep. Like this also is okay. Huh? This is x, this is y. Here, y was 0. X we got 8. Both the ways are correct. The box or this. Now one more thing, later on once you plot the line, we'll have to know which region we have to take, whether upward or low. For that, now once you plot this point, below this only, I don't have space now, so I'll just write it here. Below this only, write that in equation again now. 5x plus 4y less than equals to 40. Now put, this is a fixed rule, okay? Put x equals to 0, y equals to 0 in both the places. Both of them as 0 now. So 0 plus anyways, so you are getting 0 is less than 40. Equal to you ignore. And just look at this and you have to check whether it is true or false and write that much and keep. Is 0 less than 40? True or false? 0 is less than 40. True or false? True. 0 is actually small. So write it. If it was greater, you have to write false and keep. So you are done with your first line. Everything is done with the first line. Why also we are doing that? While plotting the graph, I'll explain. Because calculation part will do first and keep, because again we don't want to jump back to that page. Done? First, this is it. Now over here, second line we'll take now. X greater than equals to 2, remove the inequality, keep it as it is. Now this is a simple line. Okay, there is no x plus y combination where you have to put x as 0, y as 0 and keep. That's it. Now take this again. Put x equals to 0 for this method. Y anyways is not there. So 0 is greater than 2. True or false? 0 is bigger than 2. False. So write false and done. Then y is this is also. So we are done with the entire calculations part. So write this much and keep. First graph, obviously little here and there you might find, but once you understand all the calculator, this part is done. So if it is a combination of x and y, what you have to do? Find the 2 points, then put both as 0, check whether it is true or false. If it is only one letter, directly make it equal. Put x, whatever is there is 0, check whether it is true or false. So these are only those rules which I explained there, which you have already understood. Now let us start plotting. Which is the biggest number here? 10. So approximately you know that now. So roughly you can draw. For exam you can take scales, everything. But you have to draw with pencil for exams. See, we remember our solution. Okay. So anyways, there are no negatives right now. So don't make the page entirely half and keep now, because we are not interested in the negative part. So this you can keep little small. Okay, towards the end of the page and use the maximum area for this area. Because all are positive numbers only if you see. Only when there was negative, then you have to check which column. So maximum. Now your main line, mark them as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maximum number is 10. Now that same gap, what is there on your notebook, that line only you take this side. Otherwise, don't take this small and this big. Huh? Exact, almost same approximately. It need not be exactly perfect. Approximate. This one, this one. Maximum you write up till 10. Almost same gap you keep. Okay, and do this. Both the sides 10. Then we'll start. This is the x-axis. This is the y. Axis. I'm telling you, negative, there are no numbers. Mm. 10 जातलं 10 number जातले तुम्ही मार्क केलं थिंग सोयरू आता झोकोलाय तो कोणा दोले एक्स्ट्रा लाइन सांगत थिंगा कॉन्सेंट्रेट मोर ऑन द फर्स्ट क्वाड्रंट तो आसो आतिड्डो थिंगा वयर पावय those who know to plot the points can plot the first line points. First point was what? 0, 10. 0, 10 means on the y-axis, no? This point. No need to write it as 0, 10 and directly put a dot like. And the other one is what? 8, 0. 8 means x-axis. Now join these 2 points. You have a scale you can use. So if you're okay with this part, just take this for reference. She's using an ID card. Wipe that, but the border will have a ink. If it comes on a dress, it will not go. Join. Got the first line? Okay. Name that line. What was the equation? Write the name. Don't write here in the middle. Leave the space. Somewhere here or outside. On this side or this side. Name that line. Equal with the equal to sign. Don't put inequality. So done. We are done with the first line. Now, we had seen something called as true or false, correct? So now we have to see whether, now this line is cutting this board into 2 parts, like one is upwards and one is this downwards. 2 sides are there. Now which side to take? So this is the origin. So first one, what we had got, true or false? First one was false. True, no? True. Now this is like you have done something wrong and you have to come and answer this fellow. If you are true, you will always move towards him. Okay, so right now you're true, so you're ready to face this, so you will always move towards it. If you have done something wrong, means false, then you have to run away from the origin, so it would be other side. False, then other side. So remember, true means right there on top of the page and keep. Towards origin you have to come, and false means away from origin. Just put some small arrows like this and click. Now the next line. Now this is no points, nothing. But x equals to 2. This is like a straight line directly passing from x equals to 2. Where is x equals to 2? Here, no? So pass a line which is straight passing through x equals to 2. Huh? Yeah, we'll, now arrows check. True or false? False. False means what? Run away from the origin, this side. Either you could come this side or the other. Now, you have to run away from the origin. Because it's false. And now to the third line. Third is y equals to 3. Y equals to 3 means on the y-axis. Now true or false? False. Just for your understanding. Okay. Now you're done with the plotting everything. Now final part is we have to find a common solution. Common solution means where all the, which is that area where all the three colors would meet. Black, red and blue. This cannot be there. Why? Black is not there over here. We cannot take this because red is upwards. So this area it is. So you have to shade this area. So this is your common solution. You can, with the pencil, actually, you have to shade this entirely. But it will look like a mess over here. So you can just, if you don't have a pencil, you can right now just shade this and like this. Otherwise, for exam, with the pencil, you have to shade that region. Okay. So you are done with this graph, and this will give you 4 marks. Now do the second one. Now, if anyone is having some difficulty now while doing the second one, if you are getting stuck with something, then please ask. Okay. By finding the points of the first line, put x equals to 0, find a value of y. No. While plotting, don't wait, check x anyway. So make it into an equation first. X is equals to 0, y is minus 1. Adding this, then put y equals to 0, which is 0.5. Or getting this? Now, 2x minus y greater than 1. So both you have to put 0. So which is false. So done with the first line. Now repeat the same thing for second. Done. Second line also okay. Now draw the maximum. Since they are small numbers, now don't make that 0 point. Take a gap of 2. So you can make 1 and 2. Again false, no? 0 is less than minus 1. 0 has more value than minus. So this is also false. Got now false both of them. Different you are getting? Huh? This is 0, this is 0, no? 0 is smaller than 9. Done? Okay. Now, so these numbers are very small, so don't see. Wait. Till 10 it is not required as such. But anyways, see, look now. These numbers are extremely small. So the graph, you need negative numbers also. So now concentrate more on all the sides. But if you want, you can take a bigger gap. Now it is okay. Take two lines as one other. Because it is easier for you to plot now. Anyways, you don't need numbers till 10 where you'll need a whole page. Maximum number itself is 1. So take a gap of 2 lines and take it as 1. Take a gap of 2 lines, make it as 2. Maximum we can make it till 3 because we will never go more than 3 anyways. There are no numbers. This side also same gap you take approximate, mark it as -1. If you're already done also no problem with those. Only it becomes easier to plot when you take a bigger gap. Done. Now you can plot the first line. 0 comma minus 1 means on the negative y-axis. 0 comma minus 1 means the negative y. Plot. Yeah. Put a line and then take a gap of 2 and then 0.5 means it will lie exactly between 0 and 1. No. So we take a gap of 2 other. 1, mark here 1. Yeah. Enough. Into it. Okay. And similar gap, put it this side. Now you know 0 comma, I'm plotting the first line now, 0 comma minus 1 is y-axis and 0 0.5. 0.5 is here, 0 0.1, 0 0.5. Now, joined already the line? No. You all have joined already the line, okay. Now, there is no equal to sign here, okay. If there is a equal to sign, we have to draw a normal line. Last graph and all. So, no equal to sign. So, this should be a dotted line. This will be hardly asked. Worst case, this will come. Otherwise, mostly it will come with equal only. So, this you join using. Even if you have drawn already the line, just put some dots on that. That's okay. Now check true or false and check which side to shade, origin side or the other side. False. So away from the origin. Even like 2-3 arrows are enough, small. Normally your teachers might draw those big lines also, but that looks like a mess. Okay, so if, up to you how you want to do, small arrows or bigger lines, that's okay. Then 0 comma 0.5. Sorry, on the positive side. 0.5 will be here on the y-axis. Why y-axis? Because x is 0, 5. And then minus 1 comma 0. We have not named the line, no? Name the lines also. Now again false. False means away from the origin. Now which is that area which is common? This you cannot share. So it will continue. It's open area. So that's your answer. You're done, you can do the next one. क्या रे page with a murder केले sir. What happened to the page? No. Okay, done. Okay. Then do the next one. So this is the second graph, okay? So now next time while plotting, make sure to check whether there is equal or not while joining. If there is a equal to sign, thick line, not dot. So we are done with all the rules, like kind of with this. So do the next one first. Because word problems are not there. Huh? Only worst case if your college does, then we'll see. Master and all, no one had done. The next word problems, the last part. Now start first one quickly, make it into an equation first. Start putting the value of x, find the value of y. And then no writing scale and all are not required. No graph paper will be given. You have to draw it on the normal exam paper only. So no writing special scale and all. One graph will come for sure, undoubtedly. Yeah, check this also. 3x. Zero is less than 150, so it is true. This you don't have to plot as such. Huh? This means yeah, x is positive, y is also positive. X should be greater than 0, y should be greater than 0 means this answer should be in the first column. Okay, so with zero thing you don't have to plot this. Only this 3 lines. X is greater than 0, y is greater than 0 means first quadrant. Whatever you have to shade will lie in the first quadrant. That is what they are trying to tell you. That's it. Otherwise, these are your main 3 lines which you have to plot. Huh? This is what you have to plot. All are true. Now there is a bigger number, so you can take a scale of 10 like that. Like 10, 20, 30 you can plot. Up till 80 you can mark last number. Maximum is 80. So 10, 20 like that. Right. 75 means middle you can. Now there are equal to signs. All will be thick lines only, normal lines. So join. Time up, that's why. Waiting. I can complete it at home also, remaining parts. Write a name of the line. In 2 minutes it will be done. Just do it fast. Or you can, those who are not cannot do it fast, not a problem. You can do it later at home also. Zero comma 20. And the third line is less than 15. X equals to 15 means which area you cannot go outside the quadrants. Huh? Right. Okay. So remaining two we'll do in the next class and with the problems.